What's up, people? How's everybody doing? I'm chilling. I got to get this video up though before I lose my train of thought. I saw an article in Politico that said that the Congressional Black Caucus considers a ticket with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden on it a dream ticket. The ticket of your dreams. You can't get no ticket better than that to put up against Donald Trump and Mike Pence. That's it right there. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. If that's the fucking dream ticket, then you might as well get ready for another goddamn 4 years of Donald Trump and Mike Pence. Because if the Congressional Black Caucus, again, this is just me talking to my microphone. If the Congressional Black Caucus thinks that Joe Biden is going to do anything specifically for black people, they got another thing coming, another thought coming. And if they think that Joe Biden is going to take this country in any different direction than where it's already headed, then they still deluded. Joe Biden is one of the worst politicians to come along in my memory. I mean, we're talking about a motherfucker who voted for the Iran-Iraq war. We're talking about a motherfucker that voted to deregulate Wall Street and brought about that crash of 2008. We're talking about a guy who wrote the crime bill that sent all them black boys to jail for selling the drugs that the United States CIA and FBI were bringing into the country. We're talking about a motherfucker that voted to extend the Bush tax cuts, made them permanent so motherfucking rich people could get richer. You're talking about a motherfucker that voted against desegregating schools and steadfastly against reparations and anything concerning ADOS. That's Joe Biden. Go out and check out his old speeches like I said 100 times before. Go check that shit out. And then as his running mate, Kamala Harris, oh please. Kamala Harris tore up from the floor up. Kamala Harris is that woman from California. She was a prosecutor throwing black people in jail left, right, and center. Then she became state attorney general. She specialized in locking up black people. All right? Always has been, always will be. Go check out that bullshit interview on the Breakfast Club and listen to that idiot. Every time somebody asks her a tough question, you know she finna lie because she started giggling. And then there was another interview where the interviewer asked her, are you going to do anything special for specifically for black people? She said no. So the Congressional Black Caucus, they're a bunch of rich goddamn old civil rights Negroes. They don't know shit about shit. And I know because I'm the same age some of them are. Now we got this new war coming up. The one I was telling y'all about before, when everybody was all afraid of the Koreans, the North Koreans. I told you wasn't nothing going to happen to the North Koreans because they held on to their nuclear weapons. They want to get Iran subdued before they get a chance to build a nuclear weapon. They already got a goddamn carrier strike force over there and another task force over there. And they're talking about putting 120,000 troops over there. And this is recent. This is like yesterday or the day before when the Pentagon was asked to come up with that. Now let me tell you, they asked these war hawks about this. They're talking about, well, we're trying to do this without a land invasion. Well, where the fuck you gonna put the 120,000 troops at? All on ships out in the fucking Strait of Hormuz? Where you gonna put them? You feel me? Iran is not like Iraq. A whole bunch of people are going to die. And most of them are going to be your sons and daughters. Because there's no opportunities out here except wiping ass and flipping hamburgers. So if y'all want to go vote for Joe Biden, be my guest. But just be prepared for your son or your grandson or your daughter or your granddaughter to be over there in the ass deep in another oil war. Just be prepared for that. And everybody, you know, all us black people you know, feel good when we see our son or daughter in uniform. You know, our hearts swell up and we get all motherfucking dewy-eyed. But nobody ever talks about the flip side of that, the PTSD and the amputations and the suicides that veterans have and the homelessness and all of that they have to deal with when they come home. Get your head out your ass. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is not a dream ticket. It's a nightmare ticket for black people. TC, and I'm out.